Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever. I am warmed up because you know what's funny? See, I sat here and did a whole 30-minute stick show, and I ain't even pressed record. It's the same time I did that shit. And you know what's funny? That let me know that I am warmed up to do it again. So, y'all already know what it is. It's time to smoke this over. It's Thursday. I'm Kevin on Summer Champ. This is the Smokers Lounge. Y'all know who y'all know who the y'all know who the sponsors are. I ain't got to go to it. Y'all know where to find me. I ain't got to go through it. But what you need to know is you need to go ahead and vote and continue to vote for me until the 25th for ABN for the ABN Awards because I am nominated as favorite adult podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So welcome to the Smokers Lounge, man. I don't know what to do now because I really gave a good show, and I'm sitting in this motherfucker like I can't duplicate that. I can't. I can't. I've been having it just sums up how my 2025 been going. It has been crazy. Finding out things about find out the stuff that I don't want to go into all the personal shit. Let's just say personally, 2025 has been crazy. Professionally, great crazy. You feel me? And it, 2 times nominated, what have you. And two, as I began, so this is pre-recorded. Everything I do is pre-recorded. So anything I may talk about on these Thursday episodes will be, of course, late than when actually it might have happened. I like dropping my shit out there. Everybody don't drop their commentary because then you're hearing fresh commentary, and I don't want to regurgitate everyone's talking point for so much. You feel me? So, like I said before, also, I'm sorry, you can find me on fullyswapradio.com. You can find me on sgpradio.com. You can find me on skyhawkafterdarktv.com, which actually got some trailers for the Premium Smoke Room. So go to Loyal Fans. That is my Risque Premium Network. 5 premium podcasts, special events, tits come out, dildos might pop out. You don't know what might pop off unless you subscribe. Conversation get saucier up in the premium smoke room. And I even got my triple X work, my porn work. Because big dicks grow in the sticks. That's why they call me Big Country. You feel me? So I got that stuff over there. Got some new stuff dropping this month. Well, new, old to people that seen it, new to people that haven't. So there you go. And it holds times holding up. And also on Spotify, I also have a subscription side over there, where I had the smoke on it, Savage Smoke, what I'm saying, a couple of other things over there for you to binge listen to on Spotify. So you got 2 ways you can get extra content. Subscribe. Also, this is dropping in the member section of my YouTube. Yes, YouTube. We are monetized now. Like, comment, subscribe, and join my member section because these episodes, and I'm going to start doing that with the bonus smokes, and some of these will be dropping in the member section first on YouTube, and then it will drop. You feel me? So that means you get to listen to stuff that don't even hit Spotify yet. You feel me? Because I want y'all to spend money over there. I want y'all to spend money with me, people. Also, don't forget, get the t-shirts and the merch, which is on Bonfire. So I got all that out the way. Now, what did y'all didn't see that I talked about? Well, I talked about, the podcast. Well, no, actually, this is what it came down to. I always talked about being retired, right? And it's interesting because I always said it has to be the right situation for it to go down, right? And let me explain to you what part of it is. The right chicks. Now, there's a couple of chicks that trust me when they said what they said on the smokers lounge or the premium smoke room, they're dead serious. And they actually was on the list. Like I said, I have a list of ladies that if it came down to it, yeah. But see, understand this. The main reason why I am hesitant to come out of retirement is not that I don't think I don't got it. Even though my shoulders hurting, my back be hurting down the time. Trust me, when it comes to sex, I forget pain. But I don't want to negate what I've been doing with this. I don't want girls to think that when I'm hitting them up, I'm hitting to fuck them on camera versus I want to talk to them and mind fuck them on camera. I don't want that to be lost. And I think a lot of times with some of these podcasters, that would cost them important interviews and guests because a lot of these girls may not want to fuck that person, but it might be on their podcast. The podcast is first because I'm a podcaster first. It's something that someone said. A lady said, "I'm 1% porn star." Well, technically, I am 0.01 porn star, meaning that if now when you talk about me doing a full blown porn scene, oh, there's a that list is probably about 10 girls long. That if they sit there and say, Bob, I am not taking a no, I am fucking you on camera. It ain't got shit to do with the podcast. I want to film it. Okay, what role I'm playing, what I need to bring. It ain't that many. And it's because, well, let's keep it 100. One, I don't get much sex. I don't get no pussy. So I get to get some pussy and I get to break back into the industry for a second. And it's a strong possibility, probably 90% possibility, that might actually happen. But I don't want girls to think that they're going to happen all the time. I don't want them to think when we do an in-person premium smoke room that we're going to be fucking. No. But the way that I would figure that if I did fuck on camera, it would be through the actual podcast where the conversation got hot and bothered. She like, fuck it, can I suck your dick on the podcast? And I'd be like, well, it's on loyal fans, it's allowed. You know what I'm saying? And y'all see it. Even to the point that even if her homegirl whipped out the camera and filmed us fucking, they can keep that footage. The footage that I want is this on this camera on StreamYard so my premium smokers can see this through the podcast. Because you want to know what happens after we do all that nasty fucking and knocked out a nut in her face. I don't want her to wipe it off. We're going to sit back in front of this damn camera. We're going to discuss it in front of y'all. Now, when you talk about full-blown do a porn scene, yeah. But two I have talked to that might come to fruition. You feel me? But like I said, my biggest worry is that I don't want that, if that happens, to negate and change what I'm doing with this smokers lounge. Because since I retired, so many things had came in my path that showed me you made the right decision to stop being talent, stop being in front of the camera, and focus on podcasts and leave porn alone. So I would like to know that when I come back, if I do dip my toe back in it, that it don't hurt the business. Hurt the energy. Let me explain something to you people. I'm also working on stuff that I'm going to get content that my black ass ain't even in. Yeah, Bob about to start investing in shit. But even more so than that, I got nominated twice for AVN. And it ain't had shit to do with me fucking a girl on camera. Which shows that I was able to transition out of a business successfully that some of y'all motherfuckers is scared to come out of. I'm looking so forward to talking to Magic Montana because my boy then became left the porn business and practically became religious. And let me make this perfectly clear. I have no issue with that. Because sometimes when God calls us, sometimes you need to listen. And that's coming from a man that I don't believe in all that religious shit. But I digress. Shouts out to my man Max from Montana, brother. God bless you, man. Love you. You will always have, and he will be in Savage Smoke. We're going to discuss it. And on top of that, he will always have a platform to come talk about that. Stop playing. My shit is bigger. My shit is gonna be bigger than just the point shit one day. Trust me. When I dream big, and I don't never dream small. So, so that's why I said that's the only thing that I worry about if I do a scene. Now, do you think I don't mind doing it? Like I said, I don't mind my last ride as the last outlaw, aka Chef Jerry. I don't mind coming out doing a scene here and there. But like I said, to me, I want it to be the right situations under the guidelines that I would like them to be. And it would be involving the podcast. Because at the end of the day, even after we shoot that bitch, I want to sit down and discuss it. I want to talk about the scene that we did, all that shit. You feel me? But even more so, I don't want it to be that I'm not a porn star anymore, people. I'm a podcaster. But if I happen to fuck a porn star on the podcast, it's for y'all. I just happen to bust a nut. And trust me, I need one. So, but we're gonna see because, like I said, it's crazy how when the person when the two when with one of them I've been talking to regular. I'm not gonna tell y'all who it is because I'm not gonna, but I had interviewed them recently, and trust me, it's an honor. They're legends. God bless them. They made me feel so sexy. I'm not even gonna lie. I felt my confidence been shot lately, and they made me feel good. But she was like, I don't want to peer pressure. I'm like, and see, to me, I'm the type of person I don't take nothing serious until you give me a reason to take it serious. So the fact she kept mentioning it, I said, you know something, okay, she taking it serious and trust me on this. I want that big ass riding my dick. I've been watching it all on her feed. And the other one, oh my God, dude. I hope they ain't watching this because they're gonna be like, oh, okay, I see. Now you don't understand. See, these two ladies, I wanted the most to work with in my when I was active. I love their personality. I love the way that they work. I love their body. I love how they look. I even wanted to do photo shoots with them as a photographer because the poses that I wanted to see them do when we take pics. Oh my God. There's certain ladies in the industry that you want to test your merit with. I'm not test your ability, test your limitations. I know that if I shoot with these girls and I knock it out the park with them, it proves that I'm as good as I say that I am. And that's what a lot of these male times, and I like the male times to think like that. If I shoot with Pinky and I knock it out the park, now I'm one of the baddest in the game. That's why Jason Love could talk shit. And look at he didn't knock down. And can't none of them girls say he didn't did that. He ain't handle business. You feel what I'm saying? I heard a girl talk about Brickzilla. Girl was like, after Brickzilla, I don't want to fuck no big dick dudes ever. That's the type of shit I want to hear. I made an imprint. I made a lasting impression. I want to fuck a girl so goddamn good that when she see my picture, she makes her ass, make her pussy shiver. Cause that country dick then left an impression. That's why I want to shoot with these girls. It wasn't to put a notch on my belt. It's to see was I as good as the Rome Majors? Am I as good as the Richard Man, the guys that I look up to? It's no different than if a professional wrestler wrestles against Ric Flair. He want to see if he's as good as the legend. That's why I wanted to work with a Google fuck me. I want to see if I'm as good as she is. Am I as good as the guy that she shot with? It's about that reputation. So, but it's a possibility, strong possibility. I say 90%, and it's growing of me getting back in front of that camera one more again. And like I said, the impact of that moment, Y'all ain't ready for. Because I jokingly told her, I said, if I do this, you know how many motherfuckers gonna be in my DM talking about, okay, am I next? I already know if I go to Chicago, it might be, I could be wrong. I might be manifesting. Cause dude, we don't get pushed like that. We don't get love like that, dog. And two, some of y'all might not find me attractive because I'm missing teeth. But I digress. I'm just saying, I just got a stinking suspicion that if this goes down, then I'm gonna have a lot of chicks in my DM saying, no, motherfucker, I be damned that I just saw you fuck these two chicks in a threesome and bang their back out, and I don't get some of that treatment. Because let me make this perfectly clear, and I'm saying this, and I'm taking the glasses off, and I don't know if they're gonna look at this video. Let me make this clear to the two ladies. And I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying. It is like CM Punk. It's clobbering time. Because, or in the words, since I mentioned Magic Montana, I hope you're watching this. My favorite religious sermon of all time. Who in the hell left the gate open? And with that being said, once again, people, you need to go and subscribe to the Premium Smoke Room, people. That's right. Because the best smoke is what? Always premium. Also, don't forget, if you need something smelling sweet, and are you looking for some candle, the perfect candles to do some wax play, none of it go nowhere else than the Kinky Candle Company. On Etsy, links in the description. Just decide to do that. Just testing out me doing that. There you go. Hope y'all like it. Now, let's get to why y'all come listen to me on Thursdays. And I know what, off the top of the dome, y'all want me to talk about Drake. Well, let's smoke that over. Now, we done did the news, the conversation. By this time, y'all know every motherfucking thing to know about what this case is about. You done heard every commentary, every joke, every thought piece. So what makes me any different, right? Other than the fact that y'all just want to hear me talk about it. Well, one, Drake is the first rapper that I've ever seen sue a record label or anybody over a song. Not that the song is his, not over rights, not over copyrights, but over he lost. And that's the song that made him lose. If you listen to this case, let me make this clear. What makes him a bitch? All the stuff that y'all sit here saying make him a bitch, but this is a part. A argument, he is right now trying to kill free speech in music. Now, remember I told y'all when the celebrities started suing Cardi B, suing some of these bloggers, right? It's not great, especially if the platform wasn't the one that spread it per se. Because in the case of Tasha K, I keep saying this, people forget the whole reason why Tasha K said what she said about Cardi, because other than the fact that her and Cardi didn't get along, Star Brim went on her show and said a lot of this shit. And Star Brim was a co-defendant and former best friend of Cardi B. So you would think, who the fuck know more about what's going on with Cardi B than the best goddamn friend? So when the YouTubers start YouTube, what made you think that this wasn't going to happen? Actuality, should I have been surprised? No. Because I'm not going to go as far as say he's Canadian, because I'm pretty sure some of these Canadians now are very, yeah, how can I put this? I'm pretty sure that Hell's Angel guy is looking at Drake side-eyed now, was like, maybe I shouldn't have swung on Rick Ross. Maybe I should have just let Rick Ross have his day, because apparently the guy that I'm sitting here defending is a bitch. The fact that the same technique that he's complaining about was also used on his behalf. The thing that he said that was done to him in the song, he actually did to Kendrick himself. And then the fact that he is going to the point of even coming after LeBron James is even more amazing, because LeBron danced. Now, let me make this clear. I want y'all to show me, because I went looking. LeBron in any press never said Drake and him are best friends. He said, I'm a fan of Drake. Me and Beanie Siegel and my boy Rock, aka Grady, and my man Wax, aka Alex, after our performance of the concert, after Beanie Siegel performed his set, we sitting there have a whole conversation with Beanie, talking about weed and bitches, and laughing our asses off. One of the coolest motherfucking industry I ever met. Other than Method Man. Shouts out to Method Man. I'm pretty sure he had a reason of why he slapped the shit out of his daughter's ex or baby daddy. I'll discuss that in a minute. Y'all gonna start playing with those old heads, nigga. But back to the conversation at hand. That doesn't mean that we were friends. I had a conversation. I talked to Little Scrappy before. That don't mean we boys. I actually met Cameron one time in Durham. That don't mean that we homies. But automatically, everybody assumed, including dumbass Drake, that me and LeBron are best friends. To the point that what? You tattooed the man on your body. Okay, first of all, that sounds like boyfriend shit. I'm in love shit. That's some shit that a gay man would do for his boyfriend. And I don't know too many gay men that would tattoo their boyfriend face on their body. I don't know too many women that would do that. Or men. But did I say this for later? The point I'm trying to make is that they were never friends like that. No, the problem was that Drake had so many celebrity guys. Because think about this for a second. Yeah. I want y'all to think about this for a second. LeBron goes to Toronto. What if he did get some pussy? Because the basketball players, they're known for getting extracurricular pussy. Let's keep it 100. We act like that's nothing new. We just never heard of LeBron cheating until this moment, right? Do I believe LeBron cheated? Hell no, because I think Savannah would cut his motherfucking ass. Now, do I imagine he had cheated early in his career? Probably so. But Drake won't hot then. But I digress. Hypothetically, what if allegedly LeBron did use him to get him some pussy, right? Okay. You know how many times when I was rapping, we went to a town, there was someone that we knew in that town and they knew chicks. That doesn't mean we were friends with them motherfuckers. No, we were cool. They didn't mind hanging because we're celebrity-ish. They get to get their status up. So Drake, he's going to the games. Hey, LeBron, what's going on? They hanging out because the fan of his, he's a fan of LeBron. They hanging, they chilling. DeMar, I get that to a certain extent because they were friends. Him and LeBron. And probably the only reason LeBron was around dumbass Drake because DeMar DeRozan. So that doesn't mean they were friends. He was just using Drake to get pussy and to keep it on the low. Because Drake the top man in Canada. It's no different than when motherfuckers used to go to Detroit and see Eddie Jackson for some coke. That don't mean they were homies. Richard Pryor hitting up Eddie Jackson. Y'all go look it up on Al Prophet, baby. No different than when the NBA players come into town, they hit up Mandy, yo, you got some chicks. That don't mean they were cool. It's called social circle acquaintances. But because we want to believe that every celebrity that hang with each other are friends and they cool and they know. That's why I love being in the porn industry, because you see in a microcosm what Hollywood really is, because it's similar. When I was in the rap game, same thing. Some motherfuckers was just around each other for an ends to a means. Let me say it. And so for Drake to do this lawsuit, in actuality, whether he likes or not, he just committed career suicide because one, he's not going to win. Two, no record label is going to touch him because let me make this perfectly clear. Joe Budden might say something different, but Joe, I love you to death. Motherfucker, you don't know crackers. Even though you might have Ian, you don't know white boys. You do it to one, you do it to all of us. If you don't believe me, ask Kaepernick. Smoke that over. You do it to one, you do it to all. As a producer, when I used to watch girls talk shit about other producers, I might have laughed, but it made me question, should I work with her? Because what if things do go left? What if things happen and it don't go right? Is she gonna go online and drag me? No, I don't want nothing to do with her. I don't want to be trashed. I don't want to be sued. Name someone that did a lawsuit and then you saw them again, whether they won or lost. That's what people don't really. When Michael Jackson did his lawsuit, career wasn't the same. When Prince, I think, did his lawsuit, his career wasn't the same. Do I need to go further? Sam Cooke tried to do a lawsuit, he got killed. I'm not saying that. And here's the sad part. These motherfuckers actually had lawsuits they might could have, that they won and actually could have won. He has a lawsuit. There's no way he's going to win this shit. Defamation. Oh, he said he wants a jury. You know he's from Canada. First of all, the jury going to look at your situation. Half the jurors ain't going to know who the fuck you is. Two, they're gonna look at the fact that they're gonna be like, well, when they bring up the fact that you manipulated numbers, you had bots, you had deals with Spotify, you this, but because, oh, and by the way, you the one that kind of started this whole beat to begin with, and now that you lost, you decide that you felt that this company who helped you, made you money, made you the star you are, you want to sue. People gonna look at that, whether you like it or not. So Drake actually uphill battle to win this one. So after the humiliation of losing, I remember Lovely T, shout out Lovely T. You know, y'all seen the teacup tour that say I mentioned her. What did she say? She said Drake gonna go to country. You think them white motherfuckers want his ass? They didn't even want Beyonce. They gonna be like, oh man, we don't take that Canadian mother. Country music is straight American. Ain't no name a Canadian in country music. I ain't waiting. I wrote somebody. I ought to Google that shit. Name a Canadian big time country star. You can't even name another Canadian rapper hard. I'm waiting. See that's what I'm trying to get to people. Drake don't understand how it works. And two, let's make this clear. Drake, it's not even about whether he's doing it for the artist or he's doing it for himself. That's not it. It's you basically was one of the ones that sat here and said, and people, I do recall, he was one of the ones that spoke up about the courts using rap lyrics in court cases, and you're going to do a court case, civil case, questioning the lyrics and content of rap music because it didn't favor you. And you have a long history of doing such things as spreading rumors, lies, and so forth. And it's funny how the Drake stands, because I'm a Drake fan. I'm not a Drake stan, meaning Drake stands just stand for anything. They stand for nothing. You wonder why they call them Drake stands? Because they stand for nothing but fall for anything that Drake says. I'm gonna say it again. The Drake stands because they stand for nothing but fall for anything that Drake says. Hence DJ Academics. Hence Maul. All because he give y'all a phone call and a text. He's practically Jesus from Canada. Act put his whole career on the line to trash LeBron James, who at as much money you talk, your money is no you don't have LeBron James money. Now you can talk shit to me because I ain't got the money you got. I am not even close. But when it comes to LeBron James money, act money, if you ain't watching this video, you missing my face right now. I remember when Chris Rock was talking to Kevin Hart, he said, "You black man rich, I'm white man rich." He was going in places, getting watches, didn't have to pay for them. LeBron is what you consider white man wealthy. Act is at the top of that list. His money don't go as long, and them lawyers don't. Oh, and by the way, LeBron's the face of a whole fucking league. You a face of Media culture, not the same. So, but he's willing to put his neck on the chopping block for Drake. Stand for nothing, fall for anything that Drake says. So that's how I look at it. He's not going to win the case. I give him balls, but he's not going to win the case. Not because that he got a big, not because UMC got a UMG has a bigger machine. That's not it. He don't have. He said, "I got receipts. Receipts for what?" Let me tell you how they're going to break this down to you. Bots is not a manipulation. Bots is actually considered promotion. It's doctor promotion. It's no different than payola. It's no different than when you called Kai Sanat and told him to stay up. Is that not doctoring? That's no different than when your boy went to jail, right? Madoff, for giving people a heads up what was going on with the stocks. You giving him a heads up about your release. And hold on, it wasn't the record label that did it. See, because mostly the record label, the ones that release the press releases to let you know when the dates of release is supposed to happen. You did it. That in essence, you pre-releasing your album in a mixtape without record label. So that's kind of a doctoring, don't you think? I'm just giving y'all a thought process. I know y'all like, wait a second. Yeah, that does make sense. So if that's not doctoring and that's considered promotion, then them paying for the bots is technically promotion. The only thing you can't pay for is votes. For what I understand. When they sit there and you're the top person, for example, Spotify, when you go to the podcast list, you see Joe Rogan, right? Who's signed to Spotify. Promotion. The playlist. Come on. This is tactics that has been done not just to Drake, not just for Drake, not just for Kendrick. This is tactics that have been done since James fucking Brown. The Mafia. It just was a little bit more violent with the Mafia, though. All that record label was doing was standard record label practices. And when the people hear how this does and how this works, because here's the other part. The only way you can gain sympathy is if you didn't benefit in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So you depend upon 12 individuals or six, I don't know, I can't remember, or a judge to side with you on a sympathy level when you actually had the same techniques used for you. And they said that. They're going to pull up the Pusha T. Oh, they're going to pull up the Meek Mills. So it's kind of like a mob boss. It's kind of like, because this movie coming out, Frank Costello suing Vito Genovese for trying to kill him. No, or suing the Chin Chikante for suing him. He told him he didn't see who did it, but then he goes sues him. I know y'all laughing like I am. Like, wait a second, you talking about two mobsters, right? Oh, Jitty B would have got. Oh, Frank Costello would have got really murked. They're like, what the fuck is this? The fuck is this shit, Frank? The fuck you doing, Frank? You lawsuit for Vito, Don Vito. You going to do lawsuit on John? The fuck bullshit is this? The fuck out of here! Get about it. Come on, man. Yeah, that's like I mean, I can go down the list on a whole bunch of shit, on some gangster shit. Really? Come on now. It's let's keep it 100. That lawsuit is not gonna go anywhere, man. And now let's talk about TikTok, right? Now, if I'm correct, by the time y'all see this, TikTok will still be here. TikTok is the social media version of MiniVid. No, excuse me, of OnlyFans. Now, let me remind y'all, let's go back. What was it, 2020? 2021? Maybe 2022. OnlyFans decided because they wanted to sell stock. They wanted to be on the stock market. They wanted to be a public traded company. That they were going to pump up all the sex workers, and they found out financially it was not smart. China. Yeah, what Trump say? China. Oh my God, the Chinese. Funny how some of the people that's in his cabinet does business with China, but this is not a political podcast. I'm just discussing something. Yeah, they was going to think about that ban. It might not. They might upend the ban because it's funny how the Chinese, the guy that owns it, he is coming to the inauguration for Trump. That Trump is sitting here rethinking maybe not doing the ban. Now I'm gonna tell you the real reason why he's rethinking it. It's not because of Elon Musk, because I'm pretty sure Elon Musk is sitting here in his ear talking about it, saying, "Do you really want to ban? You know how many kids on it?" No, because he has a son who's in college. He's probably on TikTok, and his son came in the house. What the fuck, Dad? The fuck, ban you TikTok? The fuck, Dad? No, they won't. They wanted him to come to the table. They want him to be a part of the oligarchy. They want a Chinese guy to be a part of the oligarchy. Now, what this did was create competitors to TikTok. That ultimately what the ultimate plan was, if you want to think about it. Because think about it. If you notice when OnlyFans blew up, what ended up happening? A whole bunch of OnlyFans copy and paste. Right? Guess what we got? I ain't even know what Red Note is. I don't even understand none of the language on Red Note. They are not integrated to do anything English. As soon as TikTok said ban, Red Note, what is it, Lemon 8, and Clapper, which I'm technically on Clapper, I just don't use it. I'm technically on TikTok, but I don't ever use it. And TikTok is more for the young heads. Facebook is more for my age, apparently. So, yeah, that's where a lot of the single groups, the swinger groups, group chats, and all that be. So, there you go. But, no, they were like, why beat them? Get them to join us. Invite them to the inauguration. I'm telling you, the point being is they want all the tech giants a part of the crew. They want the billionaire tech club. So you blue collar, regular working, folk basically voted in the nerds, or what y'all consider the nerds and geeks, and now they run the country. So y'all want to keep it conservative. Oh no, it ain't about to be conservative no more. Oh no, it about to be it because let me tell you why. Even though they're doing a lot of they open up the floodgates on social media so that right wing shit can pop off and some liberal, but in essence, you didn't quarrel anything. You just advanced more change. You advanced more shit to go more haywire. Because the tech guys, their job is to go around restraints, make it stronger, faster, smaller, more convenient, easier. Remember, I told you, I said we're going to become more lazier and more violent as a society. You know how many times I scroll down my damn page and I see fight videos? All that shit. Look how many action flicks star the women. Don't get it twisted. It's the age of the woman. Yeah, we do need to see representation of women heroes and action stars and so forth. You feel me? But it used to be a time when you didn't hardly see that. Violence. See, that's why I said understand this. TikTok was never really going to go away because TikTok is part of the reason why they won the election. So how I'm going to cut my nose off to spite my face? And I guarantee Trump's youngest son, not the older ones, the youngest son, Barron said, Dad, you do realize TikTok the reason why your ass won the election, Dad. And you trying to ban the shit? God, you old white people are stupid. And I'm pretty sure the text. And here's the funny part. They're trying to get this guy from China to sell TikTok, but you have a guy from South Africa who owns Twitter. There you go. Shaboing. So, and don't get it twisted. The only thing, like I said, the only thing it did was now created competition. So the one thing that Trump was worried about, they ain't got to worry about no more because people now they're integrated to Red Note. So if they start seeing, because here's the other kick about Red Note. If you get hot on Red Note, you're talking about getting hot in China, Japan, those markets. So that's a little different. Now, is any of these gonna take over TikTok? Not really, but now it's gonna be more integrated. No different than OnlyFans, no different than MiniVids, and all that they're going in. See, it's funny. Once again, the world is ran by porn and music. When you had Spotify, you had other platforms, Audio Mac, there, yada, 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 Pandora, iTunes, YouTube, where we got Rumble. We had Vimeo. Now Spotify trying to be like YouTube. When podcasts came, the only place you could listen to it was Apple and Google. Now we got Good Pods. We got all these other places where you can listen to podcasts. It creates competition. It creates integrate. It creates diversity because other because we as consumers say, you know something, fuck it. Since you say we can't do this, we're gonna go over here. That's why some of these girls migrated to the loyal fans. Shouts out to loyal fans, the home of premium smoke room. So that's the only really good thing that it came out of. And guess what? Now Trump look at it as, well, we got someone from China on our side. But it's funny how y'all elected this man to be country first, but he's more of a globalist than the globalists. Actually, he got a bunch of global. Think about this. He got a bunch of conservative globalists. So the global agenda underlined, that's what they're doing. But y'all put them in power. Hey. Because it's funny, they're not trying to give you an American alternative to TikTok. No one said, go here. I want you to think about that. No one said, go here, right? See? So, yeah, people, I just going to give you something to think on. Because, like I said, TikTok won't go nowhere, man. But I get it. I get it. We as people, we panic. And what the government found out, how important TikTok is to not just the American people, no, to the other guard that's up there. Because they all make money off of it. See, once again, you look at the band TikTok. You was about to ban it Sunday, and y'all have the owner coming to the inauguration for Trump. Sound like to me y'all inviting him to the table. And he's willing to come to the table. So I'm gonna tell you what's about to happen. See, low key, he sucker jaw. He about to do alliance with China. At some point, he's gonna try to do alliance with Russia. We're gonna see a different. We're gonna see. We trust me. It's the people that voted him in is gonna be so fucking pissed at Trump. The Republicans might not get another president for a minute. I'm just saying. Price is about to go up. Y'all FAFO. Y'all fucked them found out. So with that being said, you know how we end these things all day. Oh, let me get some announcements to y'all. You seen it? It's dropping. It's back. The Blazing Goddess Hour. My girl Kelly Shin is back with a regular episodes now. So it's about to get popping. No telling who she might bring on in the interview. No telling what she might do. She might do some butt naked yoga. But either way, it's going to be great fun, great conversations for the premium smokers. They've been screaming to see more of her back, and she's back. So I'm so happy to have my sister back. Also, like I said, keep watch. I got great bonus smokes episodes, special smoke episodes, savage smoke episodes coming up. The premium smoke room is about to be lit. The premium smoke podcast, yo. I got a lineup for your ass. That's all I'm gonna say. And also, I got more live on X's, VIP Smoke Room live on X's coming. Ivy Andrews is coming back. I'm sorry, fellas, we didn't get a chance to do the questions for her. So we are right now talking to her coming back next month for her to answer some questions from the premium smokers. So please send in some more questions too. You get what I'm saying? Because what I do is when you send in the questions and we pick the best six to five to make in questions, you know, to ask her. You feel me? It's open to followers as well as premium smokers. I mean, the premium smoker be there, subscribe. Um, as well as I'm working on getting other people on live, what have you. And more wonderful stuff. Also, I will be setting up very soon the smoking on the movies with me and Spit Queen. I'm gonna talk to her about that. We got to record some stuff for this week. But anyway, let me get the fuck up out of here. I hope y'all enjoy y'all Thursday. Hope y'all enjoyed it. The smoke, the coffee, and the conversation. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of being experienced if you haven't learned anything? Smoke that over.